where they don't look like they're doing too much, but like they're secretly working overtime to make you look voluptuous, you know? My biggest thing to know on this is the underboob situation. These are literally my favorite tops ever from ALPHALETE. In terms of functionality, I keep this only to upper body and walking, honestly, where basically as you get closer to the small of your waist, it gets tighter and more compressive to really cinch you in. They're just so convenient. I wear them all the time. They just really perk up your glutes, make them look nice and juicy. So these are a favorite of mine. Hello you guys, welcome back to yet again another ALPHALETE try on haul and review. Today I have drop 6 for you, which is launching on Saturday, October 25th at 12 p.m. CST. This launch is primarily all restocks, including actual like the pieces and the items, but then also colorways, which I do just have to say I'm so excited for some of these colors that are restocking because some of them are an absolute crowd favorite and they're a favorite of mine, of like my top favorite colors that ALPHALETE has ever dropped. For example, the canary yellow, it's so stinking good, and then also this grove green, like absolutely to die for. So we have restocks in both of these colorways, which I'm so excited, and I know you guys are going to be too because they are such a well-loved color from ALPHALETE. So with that being said, we have 8 different pieces restocking and then also 6 different colors. So we have black, white, canary yellow, aurora, grove, and anchor, which is like this navy blue. And we have pieces from the Amplify and then also the Tenacity collections. I'll have all my sizing information down below in the description box. I'm usually in between a small and a medium on the tops and then a small in the bottom, but I'll go through sizing recommendations as well as like performance and functionality of every single piece as we go through. So let's start with our sports bras, then I'll get into the tanks and then the shorts and the leggings. Starting with the Amplify minimal bra, this is an open back halter top bra, which is so stinking cute. We have the normal just straight across band in the back. We have the halter strap, which is adjustable, which I always appreciate because especially with the bra like your halter bra, which already doesn't have a lot of support going on, I like being able to feel like I can make a little bit of an adjustment with the neck strap, you know? We have removable padding, and then we do have a little ALPHALETE logo here on the bottom of the right side. And we also have a scoop neck along the front here. In terms of sizing, I was really having a mixed relationship with this the last time I talked to you guys about this bra. After being able to try this out extensively through different types of workouts and different settings and all the things, I do prefer a size small in this. I would say this is pretty true to size. My only thing is that if you have wider lats, you may want to consider sizing up just for the sake of the band, but this is pretty stretchy. In terms of functionality, I keep this only to upper body and walking, honestly, not even for lower body, because even if I'm doing like an RDL and my arms are in front, or if I'm doing like a sumo squat with a dumbbell and I'm like pushing my chest up, I just will spill out of this. I do hope that they increase the rise of this scoop neck. I feel like even just a little bit more coverage will help with the boob spillage, because sometimes I do feel like I'm about to slip, have a little nip slip situation. I think especially if you're larger chested, I would definitely watch out for that as well, you know, in addition to the lack of support with this style of bra. I definitely would say this is for my AB smaller chested girlies who like this minimal itty bitty bra. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. The functionality on this is definitely low. I really don't even feel comfortable to always be lifting in this with lower body. It really depends on the exercises that I'm doing, but for the most part, I feel most comfortable if I stick to just upper body and walk in this. I would never do anything high intensity. I definitely would not run. I would not do any jumping, none of that. This is not secure in that aspect. So that's just something to keep in mind, something I want to be really honest about. It looks super cute. It's cute for a cute gym fit, outfit, photos, whatnot, but it's not really the most functional. But I do love it in this little canary yellow. I think it's so stinking cute. So this is going to come in the canary yellow, aurora, grove, and then anchor. But it is a really flattering bra. I will say that, especially because it's like kind of wider. It really like gets to the sides of your chest and then like is able to kind of bring them together. So I think it looks very flattering, and it's also beautiful, very open back if you like an open back bra. So next, let's go into the other Amplify bra that's launching, the open back bra. This has again a scoop neck along the front. We have some Amplify branding right there front and center. The straps are crisscross in the back and they are adjustable, which again I always love. And I even like that there's kind of more so some square detailing at the bottom, like in the back here. I like that. It's very satisfying to the eye in my opinion. And then there is some really subtle contouring under the chest here. I do just have to say this has really grown on me. I don't know if they changed anything with the sizing or whatnot, but to me I feel like this just fits better. It's still very very stretchy, and I just feel like the first time I was wearing this, like I don't know if they were running a little bit smaller. I just feel like they were definitely digging into me then more than now. So I feel like the fit is a lot more comfortable in the best way. Again, this is a very stretchy material. We do have the removable padding as well in there. In terms of functionality, this is definitely a lot more functional than the minimal bra, but it's still a bra that's like open back and still flattering. So this may be the better option if you want something that's more functional, something that's a little bit more suited towards high impact. I wear this on lower body, upper body. I even would wear this for like a functional full body circuit, honestly. I probably wouldn't run in this, but in terms of like some circuit training, this definitely can get the job done. And again, it's still beautiful with that open back. So if you like a minimal bra, again, I think you're going to really like this. Again, I'm going to recommend this for primarily my AB cup, smaller chested girlies. You can probably get away with this with the bigger cup size, but again, just keep in mind, really all the support is just coming from these little straps. So it's nothing that's going to give you too much high-end support, in my opinion. So this is going to be coming in black, white, canary, aurora, and then grove, and then anchor, which is again that navy blue. In terms of sizing, I would definitely recommend sticking true to size on this bra. Again, I feel like in the past, the small felt like it was digging into me a little bit, but now it fits way more comfortably. So I definitely would say stick true to size. The next bra that's restocking is the Lina Bra. This is from their Tenacity collection. So it is made from their Tenacity material, which is like this very velvety, soft, buttery material that's very forgiving and very comfortable to wear. So I love this little neckline in the front. I think it's super unique and very flattering and like feminine in my opinion. And then in the back, we have this double strap. And then even down here, you can adjust and slide these straps in the bottom bar, which I really think that's a really cool touch. And since you can move the straps, if you put them closer together in the middle, it kind of lightly brings up this back strap in a very slight V, which I think like an upside down V, which I think is just super flattering on your back and especially your low back. It kind of like cinches in your core in a sense. I just think it looks really nice. So this is again a very open back bra. It's a very unique design, which I like. The neckline is beautiful. We do have the removable padding as well, of course. And then for the branding, we have this small ALPHALETE logo on the left chest at the bottom. My biggest thing to know on this is the underboob situation. I stick true to size on this, which is honestly what I would recommend. Unless you have like a bigger chest to fill it out, then maybe you can go up a size and still be able to fill out that cup size. I have tried the medium, but when I do, I don't have enough chest to fill that out. So I have concluded that's the small works best for me here, but it is just something to keep in mind. It's not the most secure because it doesn't have a very distinct like underband to like stay stationary and stay put. So I do find I struggle with underboob if I am like really lifting my arms above my head a lot. So honestly, I don't love this for upper body. If I'm doing like pull-ups and lat pull downs and things like that, I don't feel secure that it's like gonna stay along the band, you know? So I primarily like to wear this for lower body, honestly. I could get away with some full body circuits with this as well, but I primarily wear this on lower body days, to be honest with you. So again, in terms of sizing, I would recommend staying true to size. If you have a larger chest or you really want to minimize the underboob, then I would recommend sizing up. Again, in my medium that I have of this, the underboob is way, way, way less. It's like way more under control. But then again, it's more, I have more like fabric in the chest area. So it kind of depends on what you're valuing more. This is going to be coming in black, white, canary, aurora, grove, and anchor. Next, moving on to the beloved push tanks. These are literally my favorite tops ever from ALPHALETE. They're just so convenient. I wear them all the time, especially as I'm getting older. I don't always want my stomach out in the gym, and they're just such a nice thing to have on deck as well. If you're not feeling your best or you just want to feel a little bit more snatched or even just a little bit more covered, these are such a good option. These are made from their Amplify material, so they're still very stretchy, but this is a 2-in-1 tank top, which has a shelf bra in here. So there is no padding, but there is a shelf bra on the inside just to give you another layer of fabric and then also just to feel more supported and held in. Whenever I don't need to wear two tops like at the same time, always sign me up. I love when I can just chuck this on and have my bra and my tank top all in one. So this does have adjustable straps. The back has this nice beautiful scoop neck, which is very flattering, and then the front neckline is just also a scoop neck. We do have some ALPHALETE branding in the center of the back in white, which I know some people aren't gonna love. I really don't mind the branding. And then underneath the chest part, we do have some contouring as well, just to accentuate the chest and add some nice detailing. In terms of the length on this comes to right about my belly button. I literally wear this all the time. I got these in 3 different colors from this launch because again, I live in these. They're also super snatching. My sister got a couple of these and she's like, okay, you weren't kidding. Like, these are the best things since sliced bread. I'm like, I'm telling you, they're just such a great thing to have. I live in these. I love them. I wear them all the time. So in terms of sizing, this does tend to run a little bit small. I go up to a medium just to have some more breathability and comfortability around the band, but I would would say if you want more like a snatching as your biggest priority and you really want it to snatch you at your waist, I would probably say stick true to size. But definitely if you have a broader rib cage or a larger chest, I definitely would recommend sizing up. This is just the perfect tank top to like snatch you in. And again, even me going up to a medium, I still feel snatched and like sculpted. So don't feel like if you do size up for extra room in the chest area that you're going to necessarily compromise that, because I've sized up and I still feel super comfortable and confident in these. I would say it's only if you want like full on skin tight stomach snatching, then stay to your true size. But so I got this in the color Grove, Canary Yellow, which is so stinking cute, and then Anchor, which is this navy color. I've never gotten Anchor before, and so I felt like I had to try it out for this launch. It's just this really beautiful navy color. But I do have to say, navy just isn't my jam. Like, I feel like navy is one of my least favorite colors, but so many people were raving about this. I was like, okay, like I'll try and see it in person. And it is just very much so a very true navy to the eye. So this is also coming in black, white, and then also Aurora. I love these so much. This is like a top pick of this launch. Honestly, if you've never gotten one, just get a tank. See how you feel. It's the best thing ever. I'm also realizing I totally forgot to say that you can use code LIVEFIT on this launch to save 10% off of your order. But if you're a regular, then you already know that. But just to remind you, if you use my code LIVEFIT at checkout, you will save 10% off of your purchase, which I just want to say thank you in advance. If you do think of me at checkout, it directly helps to support me and then also my relationship with ALPHALETE so I can continue working with them. So let's go on to shorts while we're on the Amplify train. These are honestly my second favorite shorts ever that ALPHALETE has, second to the pump shorts. So these are the Amplify mid-rise contour shorts. If you guys are really OG, you guys are gonna remember when I was in love with their Amplify collection. Then they basically advanced those into the Amplify contour by adding different contouring around the glutes and everything for more shaping and sculpting, and they're just so flattering. In comparison to the pump line, the Amplify is definitely thinner and very stretchy. I will say, since it's thinner and more stretchy, it's not as compressive as the pump, and also the material is just more flexible because of that. I would definitely say the pump material is just stiffer. If you hear a leaf blower, I've tried so many times to wait for it to pass, but we're just gonna finish the video at this point. Hopefully you can't hear it too much and it's not that annoying. But any workout short that is worth any hype at all, in my opinion, always has a booty scrunch. So of course we have that in the back. We have the ALPHALETE branding along the waistband, which is sewn into the waistband, so it's not gonna peel or peel off or anything like that. The waistband itself actually has a 3-tiered compression system where it gets tighter, where basically as you get closer to the small of your waist, it gets tighter and more compressive to really cinch you in. And then of course there is no front seam. This does have a 5-inch inseam. And then there is some contouring, as you can see, around the leg and everything like that, just to add some more definition and sculpting. I love these. Again, I think these are so flattering on your glutes. They make me feel the most confident in the gym. I love these so dang much. I can't say enough good things about these. If you want your glutes to look juicy but still have like a very forgiving, flexible material without so much emphasis of like how the pump has the under compression, this is going to be a great option for you, where they don't look like they're doing too much, but like they're secretly working overtime to make you look voluptuous, you know? So in terms of sizing, these are very true to size. I wear a small in these. I would recommend staying true to size. Again, they are very stretchy. These are going to be coming in black, canary yellow, Aurora, Grove, and Anchor. And then of course, ALPHALETE always launches a legging version of the shorts pretty much for the most part. So then these are the mid-rise contour leggings. These are the exact same as the shorts. I'm usually not a legging girl just because I don't feel, well, let's just put it this way. I usually feel the most confident in my lower body when I'm wearing shorts, just because I feel like leggings can like flatten out my glutes a little bit. But these contour leggings are truly, these and then also the pump leggings are the best for really accentuating your glutes while still being able to be in leggings. They just really perk up your glutes, make them look nice and juicy. So these are a favorite of mine. I always feel very confident when I'm wearing these leggings. You can wear these truly for anything. I love these for lower body day. You can wear them from upper body. You honestly could run in these. You can do high intensity, HIIT, functional training, anything. These are a very functional piece. And again, both of these are launching in a mid-rise version. So my shorter torso girlies, you're really gonna wanna jump on this launch. I have a shorter torso. When they launch high-rise options, or especially ultra high-rise bottoms, I always have to roll them over so they actually hit the small of my waist. But the mid-rise hits me perfect. It hits me right at the small of my waist. I don't need to roll them at all, and they're just the the perfect height on me. So again, my shorter torso girlies, jump on this launch to make sure you get the mid-rise of the contour bottoms. And then our final two pieces are from the Tenacity collection. These are their wrap bottoms. So we have the wrap shorts, and then of course the wrap leggings are coming. I love these bottoms honestly a ton. So this has a little wrapping in the front here to really bring in your waist and create this like V tapering look. I think it's super, super flattering. In the back, we have very basic branding along the waistband, which is a tonal logo. So it's the same color as the actual bottoms. These are again a 5-inch inseam, I believe. There is an invisible glute scrunch on the back. So it's very, very discreet. It's not easily noticeable, but it's still adding some cheek separation. So they're still very flattering. Again, this Tenacity material is very velvety soft, second skin, very, very forgiving. So it's not gonna like harshly dig into you or make any harsh lines. These are definitely medium compression, and I think they're a great short to wear in the gym and still be able to be functional, and then also be able to translate into running errands or whatnot after the gym. So I find these really comfortable, and I usually like to train, honestly, like my functional full body circuits in this. They stay put, but I'm still really able to have great movement in them. So these are going to be coming in black, white, canary, aurora, grove, and anchor. Again, these are also very much true to size. I will say in past launches, I feel like these wrap bottoms ran a little bit small, so some people would need to size up, but I definitely would recommend in this launch to stay pretty much your true size. I found that they were a little bit more forgiving and just a little bit more comfortable and not so like tight and compressive, which I really liked. So these are the wrap shorts. Again, I would say stick true to size. These are very functional. You can honestly wear them for anything, lower body, upper body, functional training. You could run in these honestly. With that being said, lastly, we have our wrap legging, which everything goes for these as well. They are the exact same. No front seam, invisible glute scrunch in the back. We have the cross section and the tapering in the front to really bring in your waist. We have that second skin velvety soft material. So these leggings are coming in the same colors as the shorts except for white. So we have black, canary, aurora, grove, and anchor. That is everything that I have for you guys today in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful, and I hope that you're able to get your hands on some items that maybe you weren't able to in the past because they sold out. Again, you guys can use my code LIVEFIT to save 10% on your order. I will have the ALPHALETE website linked down below, as well as my sizing and timestamps and all of that. Let me know what you're thinking of purchasing down below in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.